Hey you guys, what's going on? This is Aimee DeRoehn with RoadHome Empower. We have 15 minutes to flow, so let's get on it. Coming onto all fours onto your mat. Feet are hip width apart. And I want you to take a cat pose. So inhale, stretching your chest up toward the ceiling. Stretch your eyes up there too. And empty the breath, round your back, chin to chest, belly to spine. Lengthen your tailbone down toward the feet. Draw the breath in, look up. Stick everything up while your belly just collapses. And then pull the belly against the spine, hug it, chin to chest, belly in, tailbone toward the feet. Go ahead and one more. Inhale, chest lifting, tailbone. And then pull in, chin down toward the chest, belly tight against the spine, hands pressing into the floor for leverage for your upper and mid back. Pushing them into the ceiling. And then come back. Go ahead and take yourself into your downward facing dog. Set your gaze for one moment on your hands. Really open up your palms. Now spread out every finger, and you want your first and second fingers facing 12 o'clock. Bring the thumbs in a little closer to the index and lift up your pinky fingers. Press the weight inside your hand, right in that space between the index and the thumb, okay? Let your head hang heavy between your arms. Put your eyes right between your feet at the back of your mat. Breathe in, heels go up. Full breath all the way out. Heels will free themselves. Let your hips go to the left, like you're pressing against the wall on the left side of the room you're in. Let your hips go to the right. Good. Bring your feet to touch in the middle of your mat. Inhale your right leg up. Breathe out as the upper knee bends, foot flexes. Just get a little bit of a peeling open there. And then just roll the hip down. Bring the foot back. Left leg up. Roll it open. It's like your hips stack on top of one another. Head heavy. Roll it down. Walk, feet forward. Feet together at the front of your mat. Breathe it in. Come halfway up. Big empty of the breath. Fold you in half. By exhaling freely, the chest has room to come to the thighs. Essentially, it means some excess of you gets out of the way. Inhale, reach up. Set your gaze on one spot above you, and while you're looking there, take your mind down into your feet and hug your legs firmly off your knees. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Palms are flat, right on the floor outside your feet. Big giant step back on the ball of your right foot. Left foot meets the right. Shoulders line over the wrists. Rock forward on the balls of your feet. Rock forward and back. Still in a high plank. Look up. Pull the shoulders from the ears. Breathe it out. Low. Hold. Big breath in. Feet flat. Up dog. Press down through the feet and lift the thighs up. Open up your shoulders. Big empty. Down dog. Bigger you breathe, the more energy for the day. A few minutes of this practice will wake you up and jumpstart you. Maybe resuscitate you. Perhaps turn the corner around on your entire day and the direction it's gone thus far. Because that's the practice. Breathe in. Dump the breath. To bring you from distraction and scattered mind to steady direction. Inhale, lift halfway. Out breath, fold. Inhale, reach up. Out breath, fold in half. Knees deeply bend. Draw the breath in, halfway up. High plank position. Here the exhale, move you to low plank. Fill the lungs, up dog. Empty the breath, downward facing. Right foot, bring it forward. Back foot, press it down. Inhale, arms reach, warrior one. Interlace your hands behind your back. Hugging your shoulders down, knuckles pull down. Right knee, press it to the pinky toe. Feel the right hip pull back, left hip forward. Stretch your chest up, look up. Fold inside your front leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Hands to the floor, high plank, low plank. You need to breathe in and up dog, body's open for it. And you empty all you just took in. Left foot, move it forward. Take your left hand, press it on the top of the left foot and really anchor down and really anchor ankle back into its socket. Back foot flat. Hear the breath in. Take your arms up. Put your eyes on one spot and go into your breath. Take your hands behind your back. Left knee, press it forward. Left hip pulls it back. Hug your shoulder blades together. Look up. Inside the front leg on the out breath. Head drops. Knuckles, preferably line them up right over your middle back. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe it in. Out. Hands to the floor. High push up. Empty the breath. Lie down. Interlace your hands behind you. Clasp hold. Feet pressing, tops of the feet pressing down. Inhale yourself up. Chest can lift. Legs can come off the floor. Or they can stay on the ground. Hug your shoulders away from the ears. Press the crown of your head toward the front of the room. Come down. Bend your knees for bow. Knees in pretty close together. In breath, you kick the legs up and away from you. And that's going to get your upper chest off the ground. Exhale down. Cheek to one side, then the other. Bring your hands to the floor flat. Come up onto your knees. Move into child's pose. Child's pose is a little active right now, so the forehead's on the ground. Knees are open wide. Feet, tops of the big toes rather, are together. But your arms are out in front of you. I want you to anchor your palms into the floor and your fingers as well. Push the floor down and away and feel as I'm right behind you and I'm pulling your hips back. And I'm letting your tailbone lengthen toward your feet. Create that space for yourself in your lumbar. Pull yourself back up onto all fours. Come right onto your knees. Come right out onto your bum. Legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms reach up. Hear your exhale start letting you fall forward. If possible, take the 4 fingers around the soles of the feet. Peel the soles of the feet back toward the pinky toes. Press the thumbs right into the ligaments of the big toes. You either keep your knees softly bent with the legs having some open space, or you press your legs down. Lift halfway, draw the breath in. Fully extinguish that air. Let your head fall. So everything is about breathing. I took you through a few minutes of practice. And if you got right on the bandwagon of Ujjayi breath being your priority, That's what's going to shift things. Otherwise, you could do 15 minutes of yoga or 150 minutes of yoga. But if you are not breathing, you will, one, stay in survival mode. You will stay in your head. And finally, you'll feel like you didn't really do much. We have 15 minutes to flow. So we get right on it, like I said. But we're also only here on the planet for a short time. Let's make that time count. Come on up. Bring your palms right underneath your bum. Fish pose. Point your toes as far away from you as you can. Bring the elbows to the floor behind you. Let your head fall back. Set your eyes. And if you want to bring the crown of your head on the ground, it's so easy. You just slide your arms further down your legs, past your buttocks, down your thighs. And you can just let the top of the head lightly rest on the floor. See what you see. 15 minutes of yoga. It's like a straight oxygen shot to clear your head, to move stagnant energy that collects in our bodies. Press your heart up as you press your shoulders toward the floor. Come down. All the way out onto your back. Bend your knees. And bring yourself into dead bug. Catch hold of the soles of the feet or the legs. Flex the feet. You want to lengthen your tailbone toward the front edge of your mat. So go into your low back right now and you iron it toward the front edge of your mat. And then you bring your chin in towards your chest. And you breathe in. And let the exhale untie the muscles in the groin and the legs. Breathing in and breathing out signals the body you're really working with. You're coming from a friendly place. And that's what makes the body relax. But that's what also makes any of us. Please hug your knees into your chest. Give a big, old-fashioned squeeze. Like wrap your arms around your legs as though it's your wonderful mother just squeezing you tight like she did as a little boy or girl. Or your grandmother or whoever gave you like a genuine hug. The power of that was the love. Bring that to yourself now. Rocking side to side. Take your arms over your head on the ground. Feet are hip width apart. As you breathe in, bring your attention to your legs, and on the out breath, drop them to the right. You're on the outer edges of the feet. Turn your chin over toward the left shoulder, eyes closed. Other side. Take your legs out in front of you. Point your toes away from you. Stretch your fingers and arms away from your feet. A little bit of space, a few minutes of 24 hours for you to replug, to redirect, to restore, to recharge. And to release. Take your arms at your sides. Allow your fingers to curl in towards your palms. Let your eyes drop into their sockets. Shavasana. Stay here for at least a few minutes, because this is the most important part of the practice. Calms the nervous system. It gets revved up from a vinyasa flow. You need the calm as well as creating strength. And when we give rest, we're better in action. Hug your knees to your chest again. Feet are flexed. Gently, slowly, just rocking yourself side to side for a moment. Ironing out your back once more. Roll all the way to the right. Lift your head up. Take your arms under your head for a little pillow. Take a big breath in. Out. Press your palms into the floor. Eyes stay closed. Come right on up. Seating cross-legged. Hands to your heart. Chin to your chest. We practice yoga personally for so many reasons. Unique. And in the ways that resonate with us individually. We practice yoga collectively. May this flow have hit the spot. Namaste.